Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Brenner. This is the MLB Odds Couple Show for Friday, August 26th. And Mike Brenner and I have been just basically winning day in and day out. And then yesterday on Thursday, once again, both of us were up. Let's throw the record up there, Mike. I'm up a bunch of units now. You're really coming out of that abyss. And I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's interesting because when I read the comments on our shows, when we were doing badly, I felt like we got a lot of supportive comments. People saying this show is great. Even doesn't matter what your picks are. And now that we're doing well, you know, I would expect a lot of great competent people are the opposite. People are like, who are these idiots? Like,
yeah, we got Mark 123 LA that took me on to. I challenged him because he's one of them that hides behind the words. And thanks, Jeff Zimmerman. He just beats him up. You want to get the Brenner, you got to go through me. Well, Mark 123 LA that thinks we don't know nothing and you were square and I'm square and all that. 20-game challenge starting today, my man. So let's see if you're going to man up.
So what are you guys going to just for pride, or is there any money in it?
Oh, he don't want to. I already threw the offer out. He didn't respond to that, and I won't say it on camera. But there's 20 games. 20 of my picks. He's gonna go the other way. He's gonna fade me. So we start today, buddy. You better have eat your Wheaties, you bastard. I'm telling you. With all due respect.
The contest is your next 20 picks, whether they're positive or negative.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You like that?
Good. Yeah,
I'm ready, baby.
That's pretty funny.
I ate my Wheaties.
All right. So we got a full card today. Let's get into it.
First and foremost, great party last night. You missed it. We did the Twitters. We had the Nationals. Had all the some of the Colombian girls screaming for the Nationals. They got it done. The bottom of the 8th. The bookie paid for the party. I'm not kidding. It was a blast, and I'm surprised they made it in today. So with that being said, let's get back to cash and tickets.
Let's get into it. We got today. I'm looking at this card. I'm thinking totals is what I'm thinking. Is the way I'm thinking. Not a lot of second halves like normal, but a bunch of totals and a bunch of sides that are I don't know, tempting a bunch of dogs. All right, let's start with the first one. The first one I'm thinking about is not a total. It's a side. Hernandez and Chris Sale.
Wow.
And you know what to expect. Both Hernandez and Sale have been good at times, been getting hit at times. Recently, Sale has been better.
Yeah.
We remember right before the All-Star break when Sale was getting crushed. What was up with that?
I had a buddy said you better fade him, and he kind of bounced out, but now.
He's been bouncing back, and you know, with Seager being out for Seattle, that makes them even more vulnerable to lefties. So, and Felix. Away from Safeco, I'm not exactly sure. I'm trusting him. So I am going to take a shot with the White Sox here. And the best line will be minus 120, minus 121.
I just couldn't talk you off that whatsoever, Pete. You know, I just wonder what White Sox offense will show up today to give Sale some support. But 10-foot pole for Brenner, buddy.
10-foot pole for you?
Absolutely.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I think you're right. I think there's a little bit of volatility here. I'm going to take a -1, not on the.
There you go.
So the money line part is minus 121, and the run line part will be plus 174.
Okay, and hey, those -1s have been nothing but good to you.
White Sox -1. Look, if it loses, if Sale gets hit, it could happen. If Hernandez is lights out, it could happen. But I'm going to take the White Sox.
Pull that trigger, Pistol.
Yeah. All right, Mike Brenner, what's jumped out at you from today's card?
Whew, boy, I got a bunch. I'll tell you right now. Yeah,
okay,
I do. I like this. I like the Giants tonight. All right, at home against Atlanta. All right, Samardzija, his last game was beautiful. He's really finding that zone. Atlanta traveling all all the way out, late game. First half run line, Pistol Pete. Talk to me, baby.
First half run line for the Giants. Let me just find it here. First half run line.
Look at all these papers. My God, I bet you did good
First
in college.
half run line, minus 140. Minus 140.
Okay, how about a full game run line?
Full game run line for the Giants would be best line plus 103.
Ooh, wow, I like it. I'm taking it. I like both those spots. I think Giants get it done. They got to start separating themselves, Pistol.
All right, that's two for you. Now let's jump to the next one, just because it's right above it and it caught my eye.
Jump it.
The Cubs. We both a bunch of our winning this in August has been thanks to the Cubs.
Are they a baseball machine or are they a team?
Well, listen,
a train.
That's a train that we jumped on relatively early, and that's good. Congrats to both of us.
Absolutely.
Now they've got an interesting situation here. They're at the Dodgers. The Dodgers are, they have some nice bats in the lineup, and the Cubs are now, normally we're taking them against bad teams as a massive favorite, and that has cash. Now they're only, minus 110-ish, minus 105-ish against the Dodgers with Norris starting on the other side. He's coming back from the back issue with the DL.
Sure.
And the Cubs are starting to Guy Montgomery, who's a converted reliever. Yeah. What do you think about this game?
Well,
what do you
think
make
Dodgers struggle against left-handed pitching with a few of their main bats. There's a couple guys still not back in the lineup. You know what? There's 23 games that the Cubs have scored 3 runs or more, Pete. 23 straight games. That's an offense that's clicking, so I don't think it matters where the hell they are. And I think they're going to beat up Bud Norris early. Full game run line and a first half run line.
Full game run line for the Cubs is kind of up there. Best line would be plus 157.
You got to be absolutely kidding me.
Yeah,
all right.
Nice.
How about the first half?
And the first half run line or money line?
Run line.
Okay, the first half run line for the Cubs, best line we could give would be at plus 130 at
My
bookmaker
God,
and
buddy,
DSI.
I just think they beat up Norris. How
I
about
think
the
you're
team
right.
total?
The team total, let's see, the total on the game is let's see, it's about 8, juice to the under. So I would guess that it would be, 4. Maybe
I'm
4
taking
minus 130 or something
I'm going
like
to
that.
take it. Cubbies team total as
Might
well.
be 4.5 though.
I'm good with that
You're
too,
good with that?
Pistol
Okay,
Pete.
tough.
4
So
or
we'll find that.
4.5.
The pinnacle one, and you know what? I'm kind of agreeing with you. I'm going to take the Cubs on the first 5 minus 107. First 5 innings money line minus 107. It is tempting
value.
though.
That is
Tempting
good
though to
value.
take them on the run line. Man, you're right on the full game.
Man, I'm all over
Because if
this.
they hit Norris,
Yeah, if they do, it could happen.
That's tempting. All right, I'm going to hold off for now though.
All right,
All
kinda
right.
like
What
that.
else has jumped out at you?
All right,
Brent?
Pistol Pete, here we go. We're going to pull the trigger on this one as well. All right, Toronto, just absolutely starting to underachieve a little bit. They go home.
Yes.
We got Liriano, who's he's okay. He's serviceable. He's got a 3.57 ERA his last 3, 1.42 WHIP. But he's going up against Dean in Minnesota. Toronto's at home, and Dean has got an 8.31, and he's got a WHIP over 2 his last 3, and he's 0-1. And I just think Minnesota's not going to have anything left. And I think today's the day that Toronto, not their manager, but I think a team member steps up and says, all right, we got to get going. We got to crank it up. We're at home. Let's tear it up. First half run line, Pistol Pete.
All right, first half run line for Toronto would
They
be
gotta get the bat swinging.
Best line here. So here's where line shopping matters. You got 155, 160, but the BetOnline sportsbetting.ag sites have minus 145.
See, there you go, Pistol Pete helping out his partner.
All right, minus 145.
God, I wish you would have helped me out at that party last night. I'm not kidding you.
And then
Full game run line.
Full game run line for Toronto. Best line would be minus 114 at
That's
Pinnacle.
value. That's value. What would a team total be?
For Toronto, see, now this one, I would say it would be 5.5.
You know what? Today's the day. They're
Really?
exploding. I'm taking it over 5.5. I'm
All
not
right.
kidding you. I like it.
We'll see what the total
Call
is.
me crazy.
This was actually going to be one of my big balls plays on the total. I was leaning towards the under. I still have to think whether I want it here. I think we might see some
Come on, Pete. You got to pull the trigger because you didn't tweet last night like you said you were going to for me. So
the under. Yeah, I'll hold up. I'm going to think about it. Let's look at other games. All right. Let's see. What else has jumped out at you, Mike?
Okay, here we go. I like this. Man, oh man, this is
What's
a
that?
team
Let's
for
hear
3
it. Let's
games
hear it.
now. No bats, Boston.
Okay. Yeah.
Stephen Wright's back. I think the knuckleballer's got enough rest. I think but now he's going up against a great pitcher. This Kennedy has been pitching lights out. The last 3, he's got a 0.87 ERA. All right. But what I like in this one, Boston on the second half money line.
Okay.
Okay.
That will probably be about minus 120, I would guess.
Okay. And also, I think Boston separates themselves at the end of the game, and they just got to get the bats cranking up. Kansas City, I don't think they're going to hang. Full game run line, Pistol.
Full game run line for Boston. The best line would be plus 120 at a bunch of sites. All right, okay, let's see. Now, here's another one that's caught my eye. San Diego and Miami. I've been kind of up and down fading Miami recently. Yesterday, I had a winner with Casey on the second half. Before that, I did get burned. And San Diego, it's tempting to take them here as a massive underdog and maybe to take them, in a low-scoring game like this. I think it's going to be low-scoring. I'm leaning under. I'm leaning San Diego +1. I'm leaning San Diego second half. Costart's a bit of a question mark because he had some real control issues recently. But in his last few starts, he's looked like he's fixed them. And if he fixes his control issues, he's going to be an under-the-radar profitable starter.
There you go.
That's a big if, though.
Sure.
And then on the other side, Phelps is, a converted reliever who's been given great 6-inning starts, start in and start out. So I don't know. I guess do you have anything to say about that one?
I'm staying off it. I just like that game yesterday. I'm just telling you, there's 2 teams I'm staying away from.
All right.
now.
Well, my leans are the under San Diego +1 and San Diego second half. I'll think about that in my session where I think about things at the end of this video. But I'm probably going to get 1, 2, or 3 of them. Anything else you like in Mike Brennan?
Well, I'm thinking about. All right, I really am. I'm thinking about pulling the trigger with Detroit today on the first half run line because in the last go is toeing the rubber for LA. All right, LA's going to do some traveling. Detroit's going back home. This team's picking up steam. They won again yesterday, a big win. Verlander, 0.90 WHIP and 2.25 ERA his last 3.
Pitching well, very reliable.
Absolutely. In the last go, he's 0-3 his last 3. He's got it, but pitching decent, serviceable.
Decent, but in the last go, he's hittable.
He's hittable. So
different level than
first half run line, baby. Talk to me.
All right, LA Angels. Let's see.
I'm going Detroit.
No, I know, but
Yeah,
let's
you
see.
better not throw me
Minus
on that one.
best line would be at Heritage minus 140.
Okay, and what would be the team total, Pistol Pete?
Team total for Detroit. Let's
Yeah.
see. It's 8.5. So I'm guessing that would be probably 4.5. I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tricky one.
It is. I'm stopping. I'm stopping there.
Right.
I'm just going to go with the first half run line.
Okay. And let's see, just to mention a few others that I'm thinking about. I'm definitely thinking about the under in Colorado, Washington. That's tricky. Gonzalez is pitching a bit better, and then Colorado has this guy Hoffman who he had some interesting minor league numbers. His strikeouts were way up in the minors, so he's missing a lot of bats. That's good. He did give up runs though, and in his first start, you kind of throw it out. It was at Coors against the Cubs. He got hit, but the first 3 innings he threw 3 shutout innings first start, so he might have an okay start here. I could see Gonzalez giving like 6 innings, 2 runs, Hoffman giving like 6 innings, 3 runs, and the game staying under. So that's what I'm leaning towards. Then let's see, another interesting one is, the Cleveland-Texas matchup, right? We nailed Texas yesterday.
Yes,
now they got Kluber against Perez. That's another one I'm thinking about.
You got a good read on Perez, huh? You've got to be leaning Cleveland.
No. He's been weirdly good at home. I was leaning. I bet Texas as a home dog small, and I also bet the under 9 small.
Cleveland's really scratching that head, buddy.
Yeah, and then we got Philly and the Mets. That's another one I'm leaning under 8.5. Bartolo Colon, guy just getting it done, and Morgan, a nice arm, guy up and down, but 2 non-impressive.
What's the big balls play of the day? Do you got one?
I don't even know. They're all minor league big balls, and I'm not sure what I'm going to go with. What else do you have for us? Are we done with what you got?
Yeah, I'm really kind of done. I was thinking about Washington. Matter of fact, I'm doing it. I'm going to do Washington first half run line.
Okay,
look at. Did you see his eyes?
Run line. Wow, it's going to be. Let's see.
It depends on what it is. I'm not going with it unless I like the number.
The best line would be minus 145.
Oh God, yeah, I like that. I'll take it. Under 150, I'll stick to it. All right. Yesterday, Washington picked up the steam. All right, they got the bats in the 8th. I think it carries through today. I think they're up 1-0 or more at the first half. Pistol Pete. But that's going to wrap it up for me.
Yeah. All right.
Holy cow.
I got a lot of thinking to do here.
Yeah,
Why don't you review your picks and then give maybe 1 or even 2 plugs so I can think here.
Okay, yeah. Well,
so I can think here.
If you would have went out to the party last night, you wouldn't be in such dire straits right now. Here, I'm just clicking on all cylinders.
Coming up Friday on SportsBit, Matt Moore with almost a no-hitter, a horrible trade by the Dodgers, big game breakdown, college football's here. We talk Cal and Hawaii, and great info to help you win in the preseason. SportsBit Friday with Paulie and Teddy. Tune in.
All right, here we go, baby. Detroit, first half run line, minus 140 with Verlander on the mound. Pulling the trigger on the second half, going to be about minus 120 with Boston today, and the full game run line, plus 120. All right, the Cubbies, I like it. God, I like this. First half run line, plus 130. Full game run line, plus 157. And the team total, it's either going to be over 4 or 4.5. I think the Cubbies get it done, and they beat up on Norris. All right, with the Giants, I'm rolling with Samardzija on the mound. First half run line, minus 140. A full game run line, plus 103. Woo, keep them going, baby. We got Washington with Gonzalez. First half run line, minus 145. And then Toronto with Liriano on the mound. We're going first half run line, minus 145. Full game run line, minus 114. And a team total over 5.5. Pistol Pete, I got news for you. A buddy of mine was at the party last night. And before it got out of hand, we broke down on the computer. We were showing him the website and sports book review guide and how important it was. He opened up 2 accounts last night. Okay, he had a couple drinks, but he went ahead. He was going to piddle and do a couple, 200 here and 200 there. And my brother-in-law was there and said, look, quit messing around. How much you going to be? Well, I want to do 2,000 for the season for that. All right, he ended up depositing the whole 2,000 in one of our books through SBR and got a bonus package that was just absolutely phenomenal. So that is the advantage. Start early before kickoff. Look at these books, sign up with these new accounts, and take advantage of the bonuses and sign up through SBR, because that way we can keep doing these videos for you, giving our picks away for free. So again, that's not a pitch. That's not a sales pitch. That happened at the party, and I helped a gambler, boom, who's now going to become an investor.
All right, Mike Brenner, thanks for giving me all that time. You know what?
Well,
we can have a little fun here. I'll throw on all my borderline picks.
Holy
cow. What the hell? All right, so
do we have enough time to?
Yeah, no, they're not
those?
that many. I will take the under in San Diego, Miami. I will take San Diego +1, and I will take San Diego second half, and then I will take the under 9 in Colorado, Washington at slight plus money, and then I will take the big balls under play. Will be Minnesota, Toronto under 10 minus 116.
Wow.
And I guess that wraps it up for
you know what, though? I'm a little
borderline
concerned
plays.
because football's right around the corner.
Yeah.
You bust this down like this for baseball. What are we going to do when football's on top of this, Pistol Pete?
I don't know. God, I hope I don't get burned by all.
Well,
my,
I hope you don't.
plays here.
You're just worried.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Confidence, baby. There's no reason we shouldn't be confident.
All right. That sounds good. Yeah, we've had a great August.
Sure have.
And I guess that's about it. And I think we're going to be back later on today to cover some early thoughts on the Saturday cards.
And
So look out for that.
OCDpicks.com. Check it out. Free picks.
If you like Captain American football, there's 50,000 dead presidents on the line in this year's Bait the Prick contest. In case you ain't fucking guessed, I'm the prick. Click on the link below for more info. I'm ready to stomp some ass. This is gonna be my best performance yet. So join today. It's free, you fucking squares.